Have you ever felt like life is a race you started late? You look around and it seems like everyone else is surging ahead building careers, getting married, celebrating milestones while you're just stuck. You feel like you're standing still, quietly falling behind everyone else. It's not because you haven't tried, not at all. You've put in the work, you've prayed, you've pushed, but the path just didn't unfold the way you thought it would, the way you hoped it would. And when that feeling settles in, it's not a loud, dramatic failure. It's a whisper, a quiet, persistent voice in the back of your mind asking questions that sting more than any outright rejection ever could. Questions like, why am I not there yet? Or did I miss my chance? And the one that hurts the most, is there something wrong with me? This is the part of life that nobody really talks about. It's that uncomfortable, quiet space between putting in all the effort and seeing any evidence of it. It's the gap between your prayer and the answer, the long journey between becoming the person you're meant to be and finally arriving at your destination. But here's a secret. That space isn't empty. It's not a void. It is sacred ground. This feeling isn't new. Think about the prophet Elijah. We often remember him as the powerful figure on the mountain, calling down fire from heaven. But there was another side to his story. There was a moment when he was just a man, exhausted, hiding under a tree, asking God why his journey looked nothing like he had imagined. He felt completely behind, forgotten. He was just so tired of running, so tired of trying. But what did heaven do? It didn't rush him. It didn't tell him to get up and get over it. Instead, God let him rest. He fed him. And then, gently, he reminded him that the journey was so much longer than that one difficult moment. This tells us something profound. Sometimes, feeling behind isn't a sign that you're late to the party. It's a sign that your path is being carefully, quietly shaped in the background, in ways you can't yet see. Our society teaches us to measure life by timelines. We have these rigid expectations based on age, on achievements, on constant comparison with others. We think we should have a certain job by 25, be married by 30, own a house by 35, but divine timing, the universe's plan for you, doesn't follow a clock. It follows purpose, the person you are becoming, the life you are building. It can't be rushed. It's like baking a cake. If you take it out of the oven too early, it collapses. That delay you might be resenting right now, it could actually be protecting you. Protecting you from arriving at your destination too early, before you're truly prepared. Protecting you from showing up unhealed, carrying baggage that would sabotage your success. Some of the most important lessons in life can only be learned slowly. Some types of strength can only be built in the quiet moments of waiting, when you feel like nothing is happening. So when you feel behind, please remember this. Growth doesn't always look like forward progress. Sometimes it looks like standing still, gathering strength. Healing doesn't always look productive. Sometimes it looks like resting, crying, and just being gentle with yourself. And preparation doesn't always look impressive to the outside world. Sometimes it looks like reading a book, learning a new skill in private, or having a deep conversation that shifts your perspective. But all of it counts, every single bit of it. Even the nights you cried yourself to sleep, feeling completely alone. Even the prayers you repeated over and over, wondering if anyone was even listening. Even the tiny steps forward that felt so small and insignificant, completely invisible to everyone else. Nothing was wasted. None of that effort, none of that pain, was for nothing. The very fact that you are still here, still trying, still holding onto a sliver of hope even when you're exhausted proves that you are not behind. You are in the process. You are becoming. Think about it. A master artist doesn't abandon their work halfway through. God doesn't forget his creation in the middle of the process. Your life is not late. It is loading. It's buffering, preparing for the big reveal. And when your story finally unfolds, it will all make perfect sense why it couldn't have happened any sooner, any other way. So take a deep breath. Right now, Just breathe. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. And trust, truly trust, that what is meant for you is already on its way, and it will meet you at the exact right moment. Not a second early, not a second late. Right on time. You are not behind. You are being prepared. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who might need to hear it today. Take care.